Hey guys, it's Michelle. Just checking in. Today would be round one, phase two, day 15 or 16. I'll have to check. Anyway, listen, I haven't been weighing myself. I'm not going to weigh myself till Monday because I mentioned before that I just couldn't quite take the whole ups and downs of it. Yesterday I made this dessert that Neely had. It was a chocolate mousse made with coconut fat and stuff. And I didn't really get the sweetness right. And I don't think I'm thrilled with the Trader Joe's cocoa I'm using. But I'll tell you this, I made it. And I was so full off off like a normal portion. My body was like, we're done. Which was kind of cool because, obviously chocolate mousse is something that I could overeat any day of the week. But it just shut me down. I think it was just because it's, a high fat item. And anyway, what's funny is I was full. I was totally full for a long time. I actually had it for dinner. I just wanted to try it out, so I had it in place of protein for dinner. And when I woke up in the morning, what was really crazy was I could just feel that I was smaller on top. So just to be sure, because I didn't want to get on the scale, because that would have been really bad as if I got on the scale and the scale didn't give me the number I wanted. So what I did was I put on this jacket that I have. It's like a suit jacket that's always been sort of tight in the arms and underneath here. I could not get over it. It was loose. And my arms looked small in it. And it was like, oh, yeah. So anyway, I'll find the link and put it below for that chocolate mousse dessert. But I really recommend it. I did put some caramel flavored Toranis in it, which is like a sugar-free syrup. I don't recommend it. And I actually have a feeling about those Torani syrups now. Here it is. All those Torani syrups, all they really are is water, Splenda, and a flavor. That's really all they are, besides a whole bunch of other chemicals. So this is my feeling about making them better than that. You should consider investing your money in the extracts and then use your own sweeteners to make the flavor. So for instance, if you really like caramel, go buy a caramel extract. Or and honestly, I don't know if there's extracts in every single flavor that Torani makes because they have some really unique flavors. But if you got creative, maybe with like like a nutty extract and a caramel extract, you might make it taste like English toffee or whatever. But the Torani stuff is really expensive and it doesn't go very far and it's full of chemicals. So just a suggestion to get extracts and then put in your own sweeteners. And if it is on protocol, try and use the real thing. Not probably very few of them would be. But vanilla, for instance, is an extract that I already have in the house, so you can add that or whatever. Another thing, too, is if you're making something chocolate and you have instant coffee, I learned this from the Barefoot Contessa, Ina Garten, on the Food Network. Add just a little bit of instant coffee, because instant coffee brings out the taste in chocolate. If you just put in a small amount, and when I say a small amount, you're going to have to gauge it, but I would say anywhere from half a teaspoon to a teaspoon, depending on what the quantity of what you're making, because you don't want the coffee, instant coffee, to overpower the taste of the chocolate. You're just trying to enrich the taste of the chocolate. So anyway, I've used that and it's really, really helped me. So you might try it in your chocolate delight. You might try it if you do this chocolate mousse thing. And I think I'm going to experiment a little bit with the chocolate mousse recipe and see if I can make a lemon mousse recipe instead of the chocolate and see how that goes down too. Because the great thing about you can use real lemon juice, and lemon juice is really one of the most beautiful flavors on the planet, if you ask me. You could even use lime juice and have a lime pudding. So I'm going to see if I can make that happen. And if I do, I will let you know. But thank you, Nili, for your amazing chocolate mousse recipe. I just haven't mastered it quite yet. Anyway, so this is where I am. I have been tired. I know that's just because I'm on a very low-calorie diet. And another thing I was considering, I don't know if I'm going to do it. I'm going to really think about it, but I was thinking about doing a planned mini interruption on Super Bowl and do a couple glasses of wine. I'm not interested in Super Bowl food. I could care less. But I would love to have a little champagne or a little wine. So I don't know if I'm going to do it. I'm going to think about it. And on Sunday, if I feel like it's what I want to do, I'm going to do it. Again, if I think about it ahead of time, I'm usually much more comfortable with the decision when it happens. So I'm not sure, but I don't think I'll plan for it within the calories, and if I do it and have a little wine. I just want to be part of the festivities, but I don't really care about the food part of it. I just would like to have a little, a little wine. So we'll see. I'm not a pop person. One of the things that I do have every day is a little bit of half and half in my coffee, and I like it, and that's not going to change. I have to be able, for me, I just have to be able to enjoy a few things. So half and half is something that I do every day. And obviously the coconut oil is not pop, and I'm okay with that too. So I feel like I'm doing a really good job, and I'm trying to take this protocol and just modernize it a little bit for the 21st century and also from me. So those are a couple things that I really, the coconut oil, the macadamia nuts, I have a few of those a day. And obviously the half and half are my little ways of making it a little bit better for me. And I'm trying not to also sort of analyze why I lose weight one day and not lose weight another day, because I've been watching everybody, and it's happening to everybody, and I really appreciate that everybody is, really trying to figure out what's going wrong. But, I'm kind of like crazy anal sometimes, and I'm also somebody who was raised in a way that was very perfection-oriented. And that is one of the reasons I think that I got heavy in the first place, was because of that sort of like really rigid, cold upbringing. And so I'm trying to, not be as intense as the diet, is spelled out, or the protocol spelled out, because, I want to be really happy. And one of the ways that I do that is making sensible decisions for myself. And so I just think that these are going to work for me. So please don't, if you are like a pop person, you don't have to, please don't listen to anything I'm doing, because I don't want to mess anybody up. I just have to do what's right for me. Back to the chocolate mousse, Nili had talked about these, these fat fast days, these Atkins fat fast days, and she had spelled it out and showed a way to do it. And it turned out that a lot of people had success, but some people didn't. And I'm not in a place where I really want to do that, but I have to say, for me, after that chocolate mousse last night, there was a big change. Like, something changed for the better. So I'm certainly not going to I'm not going to do that fat fast at the moment, but it did make me not afraid of fat on this diet, especially good fats. So anyway, just wanted to bring that up. Anyway, you guys, I hope you're doing great. I love your comments, and I want to really thank you for supporting me when I was really down the other day. Your comments really made me feel better, and I think that's really the value in this HCG community, that family that we have, is when someone's feeling down, they actually have people out there, lots of people out there, who know how you're feeling, and are able to respond in a supportive way, which is not really what happens in the world. Finding people who really understand you and really support you doesn't necessarily happen within your family, and it doesn't necessarily happen within your friends, because they don't really understand the struggles you're going through. And to have all you guys sort of say thank you, or not thank you, but like, you're going to be okay, and keep going. And I mean, you guys, it just means the world to me. And especially from the people that are veterans, because you guys have been through it a lot more days, weeks, months than me. And so the value of your comments and just saying you can do it, or, keep going, I can't tell you how much they meant to me. It's so hard to write that in a comment. Oh, thank you, I really appreciate it. I mean, that sounds so contrite. But the truth is I really, really, really needed you, and you were really there. So I thank you all so much for that. Anyway, I love you. I will be back as soon as possible. I'll let you know what I decide for Super Bowl about the wine. I'm thinking that might be an okay idea, but I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait 3 more days to make the decision. All right, you guys, I love you. Bye.